My shelves are a mess. I don't know how we got here, but I cannot go into fall like this. So I want to reorganize, get my physical TBR together, and add some fall decor to my shelves. Let's get into it. Why didn't I take them out the plastic? Not to mention, I have to find somewhere for this. I have to find somewhere for this other stack of books I bought today as well. So, you see the tabbies? I went crazy. This has turned into a catch-all down here. Ugh, my gosh. That is gonna fall any second now. Whoa! Knew it. Do y'all play Mahjong? I still want to organize it based on genres, but I want to do something a little different this time. Recently, I seen Gina Reed's. She created a shelf for her physical TBR. So I want to create a shelf for my physical fall TBR. I think that's a great idea because the books that you plan to read will just be in your face at all times. I know this shelf is the shelf that I need to prioritize. So let's pick my physical fall TBR. Of course, I'm probably going to be reading some books on Kindle, adding some additional books to my fall TBR as we go through the season, but this is what I have on hand now. Where do we start? I should have been smarter and pulled these out as I was pulling them off the shelves, but it'll just make it a little bit more fun to get into. I think I'll put the fall TBR here because it's like right at eye level. I'm just going to quickly go through these because I don't really know what any of these are truly about because I don't read the synopsis. Most of these I either saw great reviews on social media or they were sent or highly recommended to me from book friends. First up, we have the fifth season. I do believe this is a fantasy book. Cannot wait to get into it. Another book I'm excited to read this fall is Ace of Spades. I've also heard a lot of good things about this thriller, I believe. These tall books, I feel like they just go together. I do want to make sure I'm including some historical fiction this fall, so Take My Hand is going to be included on my fall TBR. Hidden Pictures, I heard this is spooky, but not really spooky, like just enough spooky for the beginner spooky. And it is on my fall TBR. If you didn't know, now you know. Y'all, I'm still putting the books upside down on my bookshelf. Like, I'm dedicated to the cause. I need to add more thrillers. The Weight of Blood is definitely on the fall TBR. I cannot wait to get into this Carrie retelling. The Passengers by John Mars. I heard this is like a AI car or something taking over. I don't know, but it sounded interesting. Black Book. My book friend said this was a key, but I think it's supposed to be a thriller. Something. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're gonna get into it this fall. The Wife Before. This is supposed to be like a thriller. And again, I heard it was really good. I feel like I should add one of these to the fall TBR. The Overnight Guest and Don't Look for Me. Both of these are thrillers, but which one sounds better? I think I'm gonna add the Overnight Guest to the fall TBR because it's giving spooky vibes. I feel like this will be good to read in October. Big Frida, I feel like I have to add her to the fall TBR because I haven't read anything by her yet, but I just don't know which one of these to start with. I think I'm gonna start with The Housemaid. I feel like this is a good place to start. Or Never Lie. And they're quick reads. Like, It wouldn't take me long at all, like, to read these. I'm gonna start with The Housemaid for the fall TBR, and then if I fall in love, I know I have some other ones that I can add as well. Legends and Lattes. I heard this is such a cute, cozy read. This is just what I need this fall with my pumpkin spice latte. I don't drink coffee, but it just feels like this is the type of book that you drink with a pumpkin spice latte. Am I wrong? I don't plan to read that much romance this fall, but I really wanted to get into this The Thing About Home by Rhonda McKnight. So I am gonna try to read this fall because it was highly recommended by my book friend, and she actually sent this to me from my book wish list. So I cannot wait to get into it. Let's have some conformity to all of this. You see, I want to do something cute with my Kennedy Ryan books. Y'all, I don't know if this is cute or not, putting books in front of books like this, but I don't have any room right now. But I kind of want these to be kind of on display cute. I just love Kennedy down, so she just has to be on display. These are my girls. Skyland is where I'm supposed to be living at, but that wasn't in God's plans for me. Yeah, I feel like that's cute. Now these other ones will have to go on the bottom shelf. I don't have any more room up there. Daisy Hates. This is the next book in the Magnolia Parks universe. I'm hoping that this book isn't as stressful as Magnolia Parks. Everyone says that I'm going to like Daisy better. But they also say Magnolia gets better too. So I'm trusting my book friends on this one, and I'm going to keep going. I don't know if I said it, but this is going to be on the fall TBR. Gosh, I'm almost done, but it's just still so many books. Okay, put the fourth wing right here. Should I add this to the fall TBR? It's another romance, but I had such a good time with book one. I feel like this could be a good time. Let's go through the books that I purchased recently, and most of these are going to go on my fall TBR. I think this is about to be filled up. Okay, When the Moon Hatched. I actually tried to start this book today, y'all, but I'm just getting off the Nightingale, and I just didn't have the mental capacity to try to figure out the world building. It's very complex, I think. I'm gonna come back to this one. I've been really wanting to get into the Brandon Sanderson universe, and I heard Mistborn is a good place to start. I'm very excited. Viola Davis memoir, Finding Me. I've heard so many good things about her memoir, and I cannot wait to get into it. Like, I'm going to be reading this very, very soon, so stay tuned. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. This is actually my current read. I heard that it's a cozy fantasy. I felt like this would be a good light read to read after The Nightingale, so I'm hoping that it's a good time. The cover is so pretty. I just feel like I couldn't go into spooky season without getting a Stephen King book. Now, I didn't want to do too spooky because your girl be shivering in her boots, but I heard this is more sci-fi than spooky, so I'm hoping that I don't be too scared. Clearly, it's about Kennedy, and I just heard this is an amazing, amazing novel. This book is about as big as my head. Like, I am intimidated. When will I be able to fit this in? How many pages is it? This has to be the longest book I own on my shelf. 847 pages. Wish me luck. I hope the hype is real. Can you even fit up here? You need to go beside When the Moon Hatched, because that's just as big. Ooh, perfect fit. This will be my last time purchasing this book because I feel like 3 copies of this book is a little insane, but the paperback does have a bonus chapter from Zayden, I believe, and I am going to be rereading this in December because the new book comes out in January. This will be part of my winter TBR. Now we need to put our little trinkets on the shelves, and first I have these little pumpkins, and I'm just going to put on maybe here. Technically, these are supposed to be upside down. I'm going to put this one down here between Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. Then I have this cute little botanical magic book, Guide to Magical Plants. And I thought this little mushroom would go cute beside it. I feel like it would look cute on my TBR shelf. It actually matches Emily's book nicely as well. Should we put her on display? I also have this poison bottle. I feel like it was giving very much Alice in Wonderland vibes. So I was going to put it by the Alice in Wonderland book. And then I got the Bones to Bread. Have no idea. But maybe I'll put this on I think I'm going to put this on my thriller shelf. Because what is that, right? I think I'm happy with where I'm at right now. Of course, I'll keep changing it as time goes along, but I feel like we're ready for fall and we're coming in cute. All right, friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let's meet in the comments. Let me know which of these books I need to prioritize for my fall TBR. And let me know if there are any other books you think I should add to my fall TBR. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Bye, guys.